In today's video, I'm gonna be doing an evening routine, but not any evening routine, guys. I'm gonna be doing an anti-burnout routine. Having accumulated so many different jobs, especially when I was living in Shanghai, it was very important to me, and I had to learn the very hard way to give time to myself and to find ways to unwind at the end of the day so that I don't feel stressed the next day and I feel fully rested. 2 years ago, I had my first burnout and hopefully the last, but since then, first thing that I do when I come home, I'm actually putting my phone away. Not necessarily for the entire night, but at least for half an hour or an hour, so I don't look at it, I don't pay attention to it, so that I can fully disconnect from the moment I enter the house. Now, when I'm at home, because I'm mostly working from home, I can be working all the time. And don't get me wrong, I love what I do, and that is why I don't see the time passing, but at the same time I feel like I have to impose myself a certain routine in order to avoid a second burnout. And like I said, I had already a first one. I don't want to get another one because I have already a lot of trauma from the first one already. So now it's time for me to check out. I've already been on a walk and I just came back from a walk. I think this is the perfect moment to transition from checking out from work. And the purpose of that is really to learn and to trigger our brain to transition from a productive mindset to more of a relaxed mindset. So I'm not just babbling and telling you that you need to do a routine. I actually make research and it is scientifically shown that having a routine, a structured routine at least, is really good for you. I'm gonna show you what I do to relax at the end of the day. One of the things that I love doing is cooking, and I could spend hours and hours in the kitchen just cooking. There's a snack recipe I've been wanting to do, and if I nailed it, I'll be doing it more often. I don't know if you know that snack dessert. I don't know, I think it's called Franui or Fruity, I don't remember. I'll put the packaging just right here, but it's basically fruits with white chocolate with dark chocolate around it, and it tastes so good, but also a small box is so expensive. So I'm gonna do it homemade by myself, and I'm gonna make it high protein. I've already put the raspberries in the freezer last night, so I'm gonna take them out and then we're gonna start up this recipe. I'm actually so excited and I really hope it's gonna be good. Let's get cooking. You're being so annoying. No, ayo, no, not this. Oh no. Do you see it here? I think I wasn't filming, so I was saying that I've added 3 tablespoons of skyr. That's how it looks like. I'm just making sure that it looks so creamy and gooey. And now, as you can see, I've added these raspberries, and all you have to do is shove them inside. I think I think I've added too much. 2 tablespoons of skyr would have been enough. I'm actually eyeballing everything. You know what? Let me add some blueberries. They're not frozen, but I think they'll. And now I basically mix it all. Yeah, that's more of the consistency that I've been seeing online. And this is a high protein snack. I hate the sound. You know, metal clink, I need to use something else. Way better. Because we don't want to waste anything. I'm gonna pop it in the freezer just for a bit while I'm melting my chocolate. It's so weird because the chocolate is actually it looks expired, but when I look here, it says it's only until 2027. So I don't know what happened to it. I hope it's gonna be good. But it's so hard to break. What the heck? Little tips when you want your chocolate to look shiny, you add some butter. Here I have the butter from the brand President, which is the only butter we actually buy. So I think Adding a bit of butter will make it glossy again. When I cook, I am so relaxed and I enjoy it so much. Slowly but surely, like melting chocolate this way takes a lot of time. It's now looking good. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm not gonna show it to you guys, but it's well melted. I've put it to lower heat. Let me show it this way maybe. Like this. Can you guys see? Yeah, kind of. No. I'm so clumsy that I could actually drop everything out. So let's not do that. Let me see. Yes! It's liquid enough now. Okay, great. As you can see, it's starting to harden, and that's perfect because now we can add the chocolate. Not wasting any chocolate. Let's pop it into the freezer once again and leave it for about maybe like an hour, 2 hours, and it will be ready for tonight. It looks so good. You know what? Let me add a bit of salt onto it. I don't have big salt, but I'll just spread a bit of salt here. There you go. Now that the sink is empty, I've cleaned the surface, so the kitchen is partially clean, which is good. You don't want to look at the other half of the kitchen. It's about 6:30 now. Since we are in the period of Ramadan, I from time to time go have dinner with my dad, and tonight he invited me over for dinner. That's where I'm gonna have dinner, otherwise I would have cooked for myself. And right after dinner, I'll show you the rest of my routine. I'll probably enjoy also that snack afterwards. Oh my god, I'm so excited to have it. I really hope it's gonna be good, because if it's good, I'll keep on making it, and you guys saw how to do it. As you can see, it's not complicated. It just takes a bit of patience for melting the chocolate, but once the chocolate looks good, it can only be good. Anyway, time for dinner. Let's go over to my dad's now.
A few moments later.
All right, it is now close to 8 p.m. I have come back from my dad's house, and that's dinner. It's pretty good. Kind of stuffed, to be honest. I've already put myself into my pajamas. If you see any hair on the hoodie, well, that's normal because that is why it's my pajama.
Okay.
Natsu loves to climb on me when I'm sleeping because he loves eating my hair. Not eating my hair, but licking my hair, and it wakes me up. I need to put up I need to cover my hair basically at night, otherwise I'm not getting a good sleep. I think I'm gonna use a mask today because when I was washing my face this morning, I felt like my cheeks were very dry. I got this from Japan, and this is a mascara remover. Now, of all the things that I've tried to remove mascara, even like oil cleansers, and I love this one for my face. This one is from Monyo. It's so refreshing and it's so good, but this thing right here is actually the thing that removes my mascara the fastest and the best. Here the brush, you can see the brush, how it looks like. I just apply it on my mascara, like I'm putting mascara basically. It would dissolve your mascara so easily. It won't leave any residue under your eye. You know what I'm talking about. When you remove your mascara and you still have some residue under your eye or like under your lower lashes, this removes literally everything. All I need is basically micellar water and a cotton pad, and everything is gonna be gone. We finally had a sunny day without wind. The reason why I'm mentioning wind is because in the south of France, we have what we call the Mistral, which is like strong winds. This past 2 weeks, the wind was going from 50 to 90 kilometers per hour, which is crazy. It's super strong. This time it was so strong that a lot of trees fell off in some roads. Our garden is like so messy right now. And before the wind, it was the rain. Today is the first day that we have a clear sky with no wind and super warm. Today was actually 19 degrees, which is crazy. Felt so nice. That's why I felt the urge of going on a walk. I wasn't able to go out these days, and so that was quite frustrating. When I say go out, meaning like go for a walk or go on a bike ride, you know. That was quite nice, and it should be like this the whole week. That's perfect because I need to film a video, and I want to film a video outside, so I could show you a bit of the south of France. I'm planning on shooting this video tomorrow, which will be for you next week. So if you want to see this video, make sure to subscribe and to hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so that you don't miss that video when it comes out. The video I'm posting next week is actually super interesting. It's about reverse culture shock and the big differences that I have noticed coming back to France compared to China. There's a lot more things I notice about my own culture that I didn't notice when I was living in France. So the fact that I haven't lived in France for 10 years, I definitely got a lot to say, and that's why I'm dedicating a video just about that. I don't know if it's a good idea to spoil you guys, but at least if you're interested and want to know, or even if you have any questions, I can maybe do a part 2 if you guys like it, or if you have more questions after this one. I'm pretty sure you have noticed, but my frequency of posting has kind of changed. I aim to post weekly, but because of these format that takes me a lot of time and a lot of preparation, I have been able to at least post twice a week. But I hope I can come back to posting weekly soon, because I do like the rendezvous that we have. Also, something that I'm trying to do more this year is actually to post more about France. I live here, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you wants to know more about life in France, as I don't know if I can consider myself an expat since I'm French.
Nope.
But I think in the mindset, I do see myself as a sort of expat, because I'm not planning on staying, so I'm just here as a short-term visitor, even if we can define short-term, because I don't know. Hopefully by the end of this year I'll be able to leave, but we don't know yet. There's still a lot of things that needs to be planned. For me, France is a transition situation. It's easier to be here rather than stress out about visa, about apartments, and about all these sorts of things when you are living elsewhere, especially when you know it's temporary. And on top of that, I've got a cat, so I cannot afford to just go like this without making sure that the situation for my cat is properly secure. So that's why it felt more natural for me to just come back home, because I'm also saving a lot of money by being home. My parents lives in a house, so I don't have to worry about rent, which is good. Even if I am living in a small town, which sucks, it still is better this way than living by myself. Although I would love to live by myself. Actually, right now, my mom is not here. She's traveling and she's gonna be away for like a month and a half. So I have the entire house all by myself, and it feels so good. It feels so good to be by myself, because I feel like I haven't been by myself for such a long time. Since I left China, I've been always with somebody. When you have people around, especially when you know that it's not your home, I mean, like, it is my home. I've grew up here, but it's not entirely my home because I've lost all my habits here, so it's hard for me to define it as home. Now I'm gonna use the toner, my toner from The Ordinary, just to make sure that I don't have any extra residue on my face. A lot of things has changed. They've changed a lot of things in the house, so it almost feels for me like I've been coming to a new house with them. So that's why it feels different for me to being here, and that's why it's hard for me to call it home, and that's why I'd rather call it my parents' home, because they made it theirs. They changed a lot of things, whereas here for me, I just have my boxes, I have my suitcases, and I have my cat. Basically, living with my parents right now, it basically feels like roommate situations. We both have different habits and we have to coexist with that. And I feel like now as an adult, having this feeling is basically what's bringing me more stress, except that with roommates, you are able to put more boundaries, but with parents, sometimes the boundaries are not so clear, or you have to repeat them constantly because respecting each other's space is a bit more difficult because they're their parents and they care, so they want to always, you know, overdo things for you, which can be sometimes too much. But anyway, I know I'm venting and I'm sharing all that, but I just wanted to say that it feels good, and that's why I'm feeling so relaxed. And it also feels less stressful for me to film at home because I think I just like filming by myself. I do like filming with friends when I'm doing things, but when I'm doing videos like this, I think I just enjoy being by myself because I know that I don't have to overthink, because in case you haven't noticed, I am an overthinker. I don't have to overthink about bothering somebody or making too much noise or having to be mindful, etc., etc. I can literally utilize the entire space by myself at any time of the day and I'll be fine. And I didn't know I missed it until this happened. But anyway, just gonna add a bit of moisture on my face because, like I told you, my cheeks are a bit burning, so I'm just gonna add a little bit. And what we're going to do tonight, we're actually gonna do a mask, but before that we're gonna apply some serum, and I'm gonna show you my favorite device. I'm gonna try I just noticed that I don't have much left. I'm gonna try to use whatever I have left of this PDRN serum. Don't want to waste it because you can see that there's like a little bit. Oh yeah, I think I can do it. There's no more left, so what I'm gonna do is gonna mix it with this PDRN serum from Medipeel. I don't know if it's a good thing to do it. I'm gonna use my Medicube device, Booster Mode, level 3, and then we are just gonna make sure that it penetrates. I like using the device in the evening because in the morning I use my red light therapy mask. So I feel like this is a good balance using both. The booster mode is really great for helping moisturizing your skin and penetrate any serums or cream that you have on your face, and you know, make sure that it goes deeper into your skin. In the end, I've decided to go for the MediHeal. This one is the Medica Sodice. Hang on. Medica Socid. Anyway, this mask is really good because it says soothing. And that's definitely what we need right now. It's soothing and it says Hydro Deeper. Cica Active. I know that this one is good because every time my skin feels dry or like it's pulling a little bit from the dryness, I like to use this. And there's a lot of products in this one. What I like about these masks from MediHeal is that they are so big that for a non-Asian face, you know, there's enough space. I'm gonna put my hair behind. Should have done that earlier because I can feel like baby hair coming in. Well, this is on. It's time to journal. Now you're probably wondering, you're like, hey Sabrina, you said you were going to journal, so why are you in front of your laptop? I thought you were clocking off. I am, but it's just that like my journal is actually here. Some people likes to use paper and to write their journal on the paper. I prefer to write it down on my laptop because I feel frustrated when I write because my thoughts are going so fast in my head that the time I take to write is not as fast as quick as the ideas are coming up in my head. And I've noticed that I am more consistent when I journal on my laptop. I've actually set up an alarm, a reminder every day to tell me that it's time to journal, and the notification won't go off until I actually do it. I found this great template for journaling on Notion, and that's what I'm using. It's really well organized. Basically, you can see the days, the mood, what's happening, the intention, what I'm grateful for. I'm actually enjoying writing it down. The person who's made that template has thought about everything. I love to see the chart of my mood monthly to see how it goes. If I have felt more energized, more tired, it kind of gives me also a great track of how I feel generally, and that I can see monthly how it goes. I love it. And on the top of that, there's also daily quotes that you can customize. There's also daily reminders that you can customize. I feel like this is so versatile and so well done for a person who wants to journal that it makes you want to journal. Like I said, my main concern with journaling was basically to not be able to put my thoughts down as fast as they come up here. Sometimes I do videos, sometimes I do voiceover when I journal. These days I write, and I think it's important to be also versatile and mindful of how you want to express your thought and reflect on your thought. It doesn't have to be one specific thing. You can have different variation, but the consistency of doing it is important. This alternative, writing down on the laptop and actually doing voiceover, is perfect for me, and it makes me feel better and reflect on my day, which I wasn't doing before. I did it in my early 20s and then I stopped, and these days I feel like it helps me, you know, find the positive when I think I'm having a shitty day. I'm speaking too much and the mask is going down, and it definitely helped me feeling more serene at the end of the day, because I'm like, okay, whatever I felt today, it's on the page, it's gone, and now I can focus on tomorrow. Okay, I'm still having my mask on. I've already taken out a bit of the snacks. Because it's yogurt, I actually just realized that it will also melt really quickly as soon as you take them out. The layer of chocolate, it might be too thick, and I should have done both sides, which is fine. I think I can do it next time so that like it's easy for me to take. But for this time, I guess I'll have to just reverse the whole thing and eat it that way. Here, Natsu, look. Look at this beauty. See? It looks really nice. So I'm having this, and I have my tea. Yes, there's a lot of tea in that because I drink a lot of tea. I made jasmine tea. Normally what I do in the evening is either play a video game or watch something, whether it's a series, whether it's a movie. I leave my reading in the morning so that I have time to watch stuff in the evening. Today's Sunday, so all my favorite French YouTubers are actually releasing their videos. On the top of that, on Sundays, it is also the day where most of the episodes of the animes I'm following are also coming out. Now it's almost 9 p.m. Spending an hour, it will be nice watching something. I normally wake up between 8 and 7, so as long as I am in bed by 11, I get my 8 hours of sleep. I think I'm gonna eat like this because the bottom is dry now. I can feel on my cheeks that it's still full of product. Cold. It's basically frozen yogurt with chocolate and fruits, but it's good. I'm not eating these every night. Today I wanted to treat myself, and I think it's important that that's part of the night routine. Every day doing something that you know for sure it's gonna relax you. Weirdly enough, now that I have journaled, my mind is definitely more relaxed and almost sleepy, to a point where I actually thought whether I should go to bed sooner or not, but then I got super excited because I knew I wanted to eat those. So always treat yourself in small increments so you don't feel frustrated. So for example, today was this, but tomorrow could be a Coke Zero, because I rarely drink Coke Zero. There are different ways you can treat yourself to unwind and reset and feel good about your day. It doesn't have to be overproductive. It doesn't have to be in a way that you're feeling that you're not doing anything. Once you have a strict routine, you would realize how much thing you can do within your evening. And frankly speaking, I haven't touched my phone since I came back. I've only touched it when my dad called me and to look at the notification, but I haven't been on social media so far. Being on social media is part of my work, so that's why in the evening I'm fine not going on social media and completely disconnecting. Right now I don't feel the need because I feel pretty good. I feel pretty relaxed. This is pretty much my evening anti-burnout routine. As you can see, it doesn't have to be full with things to do. It can be very simple. It really depends on you and how much you want and can do before going to bed. As long as you remember that building the structure is to help you create that relaxing moment, that's what matters. There's no right or wrong routine. There's only the routine that works best for you. I would also say it's important to try different types of routine, to try different things in your routine, to see and adjust. Listening to how you feel is so important. As long as the core elements that are non-negotiables for you stays in, I think that's what matters. Identify the ones that are non-negotiable, but also find the ones that are important, but not necessary, or at least willing to be more flexible on it. Anyway, I'm gonna end up the video here. I hope you've enjoyed spending this evening with me. Let me know in the comment what is your evening routine. If you have one, I would love to know. If you haven't already, give a thumbs up to this video. It helps a lot the channel when you interact, and also when you leave comments. It helps YouTube pushing the video to a bigger audience. And also, if you're watching and not subscribed yet, now is your time to subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well so you know when my next video is coming out, the one about my reverse culture shock and basically the cross-cultural differences that I've noticed between China and France. I'm gonna leave my latest video here in case you haven't watched it. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.